Hello, Mark Crossfield here. Today we got AP1 712 hitting up against the Ping G20. Let's give these two game improvement clubs a bit of a hit, see which one might help you with your golf. So AP1 712 hitting up against the Ping G20. Very different sole design on these two clubs. The much thicker G20 sole to the AP1. Top lines on these two clubs, very similar. Offset on both of the clubs as well, not dissimilar, if anything slightly more on the G20. So look, we're going to give these two game improvement clubs a hit and see what they might do for your golf. If anything, G20 is going to offer a bit more help in launch, where the AP1 offers some assistance in launch while offering more classic looks. So let's see if that's true. We'll start off by hitting the Titleist AP1 712. So looking down at this club, it does look quite nice, you know, for a game improvement club. It's not too thick, it's longer in its head length than the other more squat heads that Titleist produce in their better players clubs. Let's give this a hit. So you get a little bit of offset, weighting down the bottom, bit of heel toe help here as well. Let's give it a hit, see what it feels like. Titleist AP1 712. It feels very solid. It's not the highest launching club in the world. It does offer some assistance with launch. That goes a little bit higher than a more truer bladed club, but not massively high. So you have got to be doing some of the work yourself with AP1. It's not completely game improvement. There's more user-friendly clubs out there. Let's give it another hit. I mean, the thing I like about this AP1 and the one before it, because it doesn't feel that dissimilar to this one, is the sound it makes off the face is amazing. It's like a little gun going off. It makes a lovely little clip off the sound, so quite a loud kind of clipping sound as you strike it, like almost like a rescue. And I'm sure that's there just to help you feel like you're hitting a better shot, to give you more confidence. Give it one more hit. It's definitely a club I feel I could actually use the AP1, even though it's a large head. Feels nice. A medium to highest flight, not the highest in the world, but it does give off a little bit of assistance. Definitely feels very solid, the AP1. So look, let's compare that up to the Ping G20. Now this is quite different. It's a Ping G20, much thicker sole. This really feels like it's going to go up in the air. It's got the matte classic Ping finish, no ferrule on it. You know, it's got all the classic Ping trademarks of old. Let's give it a hit, see how it feels. I mean, that's considerably higher. This is a 7 over the 6, but it's going much higher than my 7 iron normally would go, and that's to do with this fat sole on the bottom. This is really game improvement. Helps with launch, quite strong off the face. Let's give it another hit. It feels equally as solid as the AP1. It makes a damper sound. It doesn't make that. It makes a truer sound, which I think sometimes game improvement don't like. They want more of a clip to make the club to make a bigger sound than they're putting in. The Titleist is cranked up to make a bit of a clip, which I quite like. This is more of a true sound though, like a bladed club almost would sound. One more hit. Feels good. Feels solid. I mean, both of these clubs are quality. They're well made. They do what they're meant to, really. None of these clubs are lying. They're not saying they do something and don't. The Ping G20 does go up in the air. It's got a fix, so it's very game improvement. You want a bit of help with launch. You're a high handicap who struggles with your irons. Certainly 5 iron, 6 iron, 4 irons, longer irons in the Ping G20 are going to be so easy to get up in the air. AP1 is medium to easy to hit. I think Ping G20 wins on the easiness, but then you get this more classic look, so it kind of covers maybe a broader spectrum of players going into a lower handicapper, where I can't see Ping G20 being used by many 12 handicappers down below unless they struggle with their strikes, because it is a bit chunky. So look, two good clubs, horses for courses. Do you want height and help, or do you want medium height, better looks? They're both going to offer something different for each golfer. I hope that helps, guys. Let me know what you think. Post a comment. Always like to hear what you've got to say, and we'll see you all soon.